Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Doom 2, Hell on Earth.
Your health
I
isn't looking
have,
very good.
yeah, very, very good health.
I was gonna say Doomguy's face has a period.
You like
His
the
face is now a
punctuation
woman.
dot, not. Yeah, I think I noticed during the last episode, you had ran out on ammo for a lot of guns, so you're just using the chainsaw.
Yeah,
Chainsaw is pretty rad in Doom 2. In Doom 1 and 2.
it really is.
I mean, I don't know about that. I find the melee combat in these types of games very awkward to do just because of the sprite-based nature of the enemies.
Hey, at least you could use it outside of like a ability mechanic like it is in the new games.
I
That's
guess.
one of
I mean, yeah, the chainsaw did like what was the exact mechanic for that
in Doom 26, it gives you ammo, and you need fuel to use it. In Doom 1, you have to pick up, or in Doom 2016, you have to pick up the fuel. In Doom 2, you pick up the fuel, but you can also you also regenerate one fuel automatically over time.
Okay.
And Dark Ages has its own system for that.
Okay.
Doom the Dark Ages, instead of having like the chainsaw, it actually has a melee system where you can use different melee weapons and there's melee charges around. But yeah, the skills, the ability set is hard to compare to Eternal because it is very different in a lot of ways.
Okay. Well,
the same like game logic applies of like, oh, fire gives you armor and melee close-up stuff tends to give you health, and glory kills still kind of exist as finishers and they work mostly the same. But your actual set of abilities that you use work very differently and have different like roles. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain without just outright splurging out about.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how I was feeling at the time.
that section looks awful. It feels awful. It plays awfully.
Yep.
So I don't blame you for using the BFG in the outcomes in there.
Yep. Walking on a tightrope.
But like I recall the chainsaw from 2016. It's sort of they sort of wanted to act like as a last resort, like melee thing if you were like low on ammo and stuff. Because using the chainsaw, using the chainsaw in that game like gives you a boatload of ammo.
In Eternal, they wanted to push it as a core central part of like the same thing as glory killing, but for ammo. Basically. Okay. They wanted it to be like a central resource instead of a last resort thing for ammo, because they wanted to make it so that you didn't really survive on pickups in Eternal as much as you survive off of being directly aggressive like you do with glory kills. So they wanted to make it so that the main way you get ammo, like there's ammo pickups around, but there's less.
Mm-hmm.
And the automatically regenerating chainsaw ammo incentivizes you to go attack to go get fodder demons when you're and restock your ammo more often.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I'm gonna be real, chainsaw I use a lot more in Eternal than 2016. Because 2016 you can totally survive off of just random pickups most of the time.
Okay, it would definitely
Eternal makes that hard.
It definitely seems like they changed the mechanics quite a bit for Eternal from 2016.
Yeah, Eternal, the Slayer gates, they're very, very hard with a chainsawless playthrough might be impossible if you do the Slayer gates. I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's enough ammo to do what you need to do in the later Slayer gates without a chainsaw. I could be completely wrong.
Well, there's always
pickups by the end of this.
There's always one child speedrunner out there who's figured it out.
I feel like a chainsawless would be a very niche run, but it's gotta exist.
It's got if handgun knife only level 1 handgun knife only exists for Resident Evil 4, then it can exist for a lot of things. Yeah.
They do a pistol only run of this. They probably have a chainsaw-less run of Eternal.
Yeah, if they have, yeah, exactly, pistol run and on the hardest difficulty. It would be something
that people wouldn't want to do because they wouldn't think it would be that hard, but because I, honest to God, think that you could survive through Eternal with really, really smart weapon usage without using the chainsaw, but it would be just difficult. There is enough pickups, but that's if you're any percenting it. If you 100% it, I don't know if the secret I feel like the secret encounters and especially the Slayer gates would push it like really hard. Especially because Slayer gates, you don't reset your ammo when you go into a Slayer gate or leave a Slayer gate. So you would still spend all the ammo in there, and there's not a lot of the ammo in there from what I remember. It's also been like a year since I played through Eternal. A year and a half.
Wait a couple more weeks and we'll be doing our Doom Eternal playthrough. So yep. You can see.
I have almost like a photographic memory of a lot of the rooms from Eternal. Not of the full layouts, but I remember so many like room layouts on their own. Just not all interconnected, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jinx.
I remember where it makes it so easy to find secrets on repeats because I'm like, oh yeah, I remember where all the hallways are in this room and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a dedicated enough player, you can memorize the whole game's level design like the back of your hand. But like some games,
absolutely, yeah.
But like I do agree also, like some games just have like more memorable level design that can make you remember stuff
and then
from the very first playthrough. And some are doomed too. Honestly, like that room that River had his Kylo Ren moment, like what the fuck was that? Like why is there just like a tiny ass
memorable. That one's memorable.
It's yeah, for all the wrong reasons.
It's memorable because it's terrible, and most of the level design I remember from classic Doom, especially 2.
That rocket had some Ultra Instinct bullshit to it.
Literally.
Yeah.
I was like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, most of the rockets from the Revenant that come out is like, oh no, it's following me! Get away!
Heat seeking wrath.
It's like, on top of just being huge jackasses, you didn't have to have homing missiles. Come on now.
Literally. Look, I feel like they don't take too much to kill in this game, though.
They really don't.
I feel like they really take a punishment in some of the new games. The Revenant do. I feel like they take a bit of a punishment early. They take a lot of punishment early game in all of the new games, actually. They're not too hard to deal with in Eternal because they have the weak points, but in Dark Ages, I felt like before you get the super shotgun, because I remember you fight them. Am I wrong? Am I stupid and you get the super shotgun before fighting them? I don't remember. But they kick your ass earlier in the game because they do have a pretty tanky health pool for being little scrawny nincompoops. Little fucking boners.
Back in the day, boners used to mean bright idea.
Oh. I got a boner.
Of course you would know that.
I had to. Hey, there's
Is that how you justify getting a boner
during math class or something?
Yeah, while you're getting a brain blast.
My brain is definitely blasting. No, I think the only reason why I learned about like what the old language behind the word boner was, because I think there's an episode of Batman 66 where Joker said it. And it's like, wait a minute.
I got a boner, Batman.
Was he talking about Robin coming into adolescence? Coming into a teenager?
It's like, why the fuck did they get... You know, very fascinatingly enough, I've learned this just from watching, like, old movies. You know how, like, in today's, like sports teams, like, the women's have the most revealing shit ever?
Yeah.
They didn't used to, apparently. But they're, like, their old sportswear, like, used to cover up a whole bunch of stuff. It was actually the dudes back in the day that were almost half naked.
One of the funniest things to look at in style changes, crop tops are not really worn by guys at all. They're fucking sick, and they were really popular in like the 80s through the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Especially in like 90s era, crop tops were like a jock guy thing.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. You don't ever see it in... It's not depicted very often in media, but it was something I actually talked with my dad about.
Interesting.
And and then I went on a whole TikTok rabbit hole of, wow, crop tops were really popular in, like, they were like a thing in, like, guys sports and stuff like that. Like jock culture. Maybe not like jock culture, but like, I don't know. They're sick though. I think more guys need to swag it up.
Saying this as a no, I'm just as a corked up white boy.
Down below.
You know what? It would have been so hilarious, kid, if you said that and you were genuinely straight. But it's like, that would have been hilarious.
Crazy.
We all know the most gay motherfuckers in our friend circle are the straightest ones.
Clark be gay as fuck.
God.
Clark's queering it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Clark on the Doom playthrough, buddy?
Oh, we tried to get him involved. We had him, like, join the first couple episodes of Metal Gear Solid. He just dipped out after that.
I'm gonna go blow him up.
You're gonna go what him?
Blow him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I asked him for Metal Gear Solid because, like, he's more of a movie guy more than anything, and Metal Gear is presented more like a movie more than anything else.
It really does. I feel like another game that would kind of tickle that fancy is like the Uncharted series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We did the first game, like, years ago. Still haven't gotten around to the rest of them. I don't know why.
Also Red Dead.
But, yeah, any, like, story...
Red Dead really feels like a movie.
Like, there are a lot of, like, narrative games that have, like, are, like, what the best story... Like, these are, like, the top-tier stories of video gaming, period.
Yeah, Last of Us.
Silent Hill 2 is personally one of my favorites,
dude,
yeah.
So good. Silent Hill is such a good series.
I would love to do
in general, but 2.
I would love to do the 2 remake for the channel, because
I haven't played the remake yet.
2 remake is, like, legit the best game in the series, actually. Because, well, you're basing your game off of the best story in the franchise too. And then just adding the modern game mechanics that were kind of, like, revolutionized by the Resident Evil 2 remake, and putting them in there.
I had a little
like,
bit of a...
Yeah.
I had a little bit of, like, a reintroduction to Silent Hill, because I watched one of my favorite YouTubers who does video essays did a Silent Hill video, like, middle of the year, I think?
Yeah.
Or, like, early 2025. Liam Triforce, absolute GOAT. Highly recommend his videos. Probably understands a lot of video game history of, like, the stuff we talk about on this channel better than anyone I've ever seen on the platform. a little bit of a shameless plug of somebody that I've been watching for like 6 years, I think.
Come on, say the thing.
Say the thing.
6 or 7.
There, yeah. Okay.
He actually did a couple fantastic Doom videos. One of which is understanding the music of Doom, and one of which is a full-on Doom series, like 2-hour Doom series retrospective.
Oh wow.
Those are really, really good videos. Good, like, watch on a road trip, like half playing on the background on a road trip, or like
while driving.
I totally put on YouTube videos in the background, like audio only while I'm driving.
Gotcha.
Like long distance. It helps kill the time, and sometimes music. Sometimes I'm like, I've listened to all the albums I want to listen to, and I'm like, I'll just throw on like a long format YouTube video, like a video essay or something, you know?
Yeah.
And a good video essay goes a long way. Or a good like podcast. Creepcast is a fun one. Wendigoon and Meat Canyon. Going over
Fucking love Wendigoon.
creepypastas. They're goated. They're both goated. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Those are some cool YouTubers.
Cool.
Liam Triforce a little smaller, but very.
Okay.
He's done a retrospective on like every game in the Zelda series at this point.
Oh wow. Okay.
Except for Tears of the Kingdom, which is in. I think he's making that.
It is. I mean, it is new, so and big. It'll take a while.
Yeah, and his Wind Waker video was like a full-on movie in length. And
Oh
stuff.
really?
Yeah.
Welcome to
Not the longest video essay I've seen. I watched a 8-hour Sonic CD retrospective.
8 hour?
And it was one of the best videos I'd ever seen.
Not for nothing. Sonic CD is not a Sonic CD is not a game that I would spend 8 hours in. So.
It's not just. It goes through a full retrospective and history of classic Sonic, of his own personal history with the game, of Sega in general, like throughout the generation. Like basically, it goes over almost everything related to Sonic CD as well, and its history, its developers.
Okay.
It goes over individual things about it, its level design, music. It goes over other games and their design philosophies and how that ties in. Like, there's a ton of talk about several other Sega games, including like Nights into Dreams. And as like a big Sega nerd, that was such a cool video to watch. It took me like 4 different sessions of watching it.
I played through Sonic CD 4 times while listening to it.
Well, literally, that's the thing, is you could play through Sonic CD several times because it's not that long of a game. But so much of the... I don't know, it made me appreciate the game a lot more, and I have my issues with CD's level design. But at the same time, it is one of my favorite ones to revisit. I'd certainly rather play CD than 1. I hate Sonic.
I'm the opposite, actually, but that's really because I've played Sonic 1 a lot.
I don't like its level design. It feels like it doesn't understand what... In my opinion, I feel like it doesn't understand what makes classic Sonic work.
I mean, are we talking about the first game?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, because they were experimenting at that time. They understood it with the first zone.
2 figured it out, and 3 just expanded upon what 2 did, and made the levels. It made the levels bigger and more set piece focused.
Yeah.
Than 2. But there's a reason that 2 and 3 are considered some of the best platformers ever made. And there's a reason most people drop Sonic 1 after Green Hill, because Green Hill is like...
Yeah, Marble Zone is definitely... Marble Zone's definitely a learning curve. But once you like,
I feel like it's
understand,
also just, I know Marble Zone really well. I get bored out of my mind replaying all of Sonic 1 after Green Hill because the level design is so linear.
That is
and what
true
the reason I
to some
enjoy
extent.
Sonic is I enjoy the multi-level like the multi-level stage design.
Yeah, which there
I
like
there's
exists
pathways and that they intersect. It does, but like a level like Marble Zone has like 2 paths and they split off for like a total of like 30 seconds. Or Labyrinth Zone.
Well, I found 3, so.
Well, that's not very many when you're comparing it to some of the later.
Fair,
zones.
I get it. I get it.
I don't hate Sonic
Like,
1. It's just like if I'm playing the classics, I skirt through Sonic 1 as quick as I can, and usually have a pretty boring time. And then I get to Sonic 2, and it's like a breath of fresh air when I hear Emerald Hill's music.
that's kind of refreshing, but like I've gotten to a point where I've played Sonic 1 a lot of times in my life. I can speedrun it in an hour.
Yeah, no,
literally
it takes me like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
And I only discovered this because like before Carlos fixed my laptop, the one I'm talking on with right now, it ran as slow as shit, and one day it would refuse to turn on. So at the beginning it's like, I'll just play some Sonic 1 while I wait for it to upload. Then I ended up beating the whole thing and it didn't even boot up.
Incredible. I believe that fully.
Yeah.
I gotta get going.
Alrighty.